All right, we've got two crates. The big question is, how would you describe them? Take a second and turn to your neighbor and describe them. You've got 20 seconds. Five seconds. All right, here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. Here we go. How many of you use things like it's big or it's made of wood or one's plastic? That's great. All right, but how big is it? And what kind of plastic is it made out of? And how much weight could it hold? We can describe these crates all day long, but if we don't use really good data or really good descriptions, we might not convey an accurate meaning. So here we go. We're going to make a T-chart in our notebook on that page that we talked about, and it's going to have two titles. One's going to be quantitative data, and the other one's going to be qualitative data. Write those two words down, one on each side. Quantitative data is stuff using numbers. Quan, how much? Quantity. Qualitative is describing using words, so like big or tall. On quantitative data, we're thinking about the quantity of something or how much of something there is. Whereas over here, we're thinking about quality. Quantitative data is always going to be a measurement, a length, a height, something like that. Whereas qualitative data is going to be an adjective or something that describes it. Over here, we've got some examples like mass and length and meters. We have all sorts of things we could use to measure. Usually you're going to need a piece of equipment and know how to use that equipment to get a good measurement or a good number. Whereas over here, you're just going to have to use good words. Your English teacher would like these words like squishy, heavy, and hollow. But me as a science teacher, I ask you how squishy, how heavy, and how hollow. So here's the point. Data is simply information. The type that you gather and share is important. If we use numbers, it's quantitative. We like this because they're usually really easy to compare. 4 is always more than 2, and 50 is always a lot less than 500. But saying that something is soft or something is very soft is still valuable too. But as a science guy, sometimes it's how soft is that's important. So we're going to do a lab. We're going to describe some things and see if you can describe them both quantitatively and qualitatively. See if you can get your classmates to guess the item that you have in your bag.